Trini Tesla guy here. I'm going to shoot a series of videos of how to install the auto lift gate on the Tesla Model 3. So the first thing is you're going to need the correct equipment. You're going to get the lift gate kit in a box that looks like this with all the needed components. And I do recommend you get some type of ramps to put the rear wheels onto. These are the ones that I have. I'm going to leave a description so you guys could see. Some kind of truck block so you could truck the front wheels so the vehicle don't roll away. Get yourself a ratchet set. You will mainly be using the 8mm and the 10mm sockets. Alright, get a drill bit set as well. You're gonna need the 1/2-inch drill bit to drill a hole in the front that's under the footwell of the passenger side to run the power cable. You're not gonna see the hole after it's all completed. Get yourself a nice screwdriver set. You're gonna be using the Phillip head, the flathead, and also some of the Torx screw bits. A needle nose pliers. It's not mandatory to have it, but it makes the installation a lot easier. A box cutter. Okay. Get yourself an adjustable wrench, some safety glasses, engineering tape, a drill. I like having a headlamp, especially when I'm under the car. It makes seeing a lot easier, and a regular flashlight. The kit is going to come with this drill bit. You're going to need this to drill a hole in the back so that you could put the button to open the lift gate. You could get an automotive assistant kit on Amazon. I'm going to put the description. These plastic small crowbars. And in the kit you're going to have a whole bunch of small zip ties that comes in really handy. I am a little bit vertically challenged, so I have a small ladder that I use as well when I'm trying to get to some of the high or hard to reach places. And you may or may not need this right here. Okay, so these are all of the items that you're going to need to be completely successful putting the lift gate together. Pull back this panel right here. Okay. All right. Detach the light. Oh, well, to make it a lot easier, you could take out these 8mm screws with your torque wrench. These two 8mm nuts that are in here securing the light, you take them out, then you pull out the clip that the light is connected into. So this is what it looks like, and then the light should come right out, and this is what this looks like. In order to keep 100% accountability of all the screws you're taking off, I recommend while you're working on this to put the nuts, bolts, or whatever screws back onto the piece that you took out, so you're not going to forget it later. Alright, this black piece, I'm going to set it up here so I know after I put the light back in, this have to go over it. Then take out the other light. Okay, so next we're going to take off the rear bumper. Before I go under the car, I'm gonna take off these two 10mm bolts first. There's one on the right side and one on the left side. Okay, so you just use your wrench and you take them off. So I recommend you put some tape on the side of your bumper right here, because when you're taking off the rear bumper, there's a probability of you accidentally scratching this portion of your bumper. All right, next I'm gonna double up the tape and put 2 layers right here, because when I take the bumper off or when I'm putting it back on, I may scratch this portion right here. All right, and the tape is just gonna protect it. And on the other side. Can you hand me my headlamp from over there, please? Come on this side. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Okay. Okay, come on, I'm ready. So one of the plastic divots is all the way behind the wheel. It's really hard to get to it, but you can just stick your hand all the way in the back and pry it out with a flathead screwdriver, and then take your hand and pull it out the rest of the way, and that's it. It's 3 of them. Yes, use a ratchet and you loosen these screws, and then you could take your fingers and screw it out the rest of the way. It's the first one. It's the second one. There's this one right here. So this is the third screw. It's a lot longer than the first two. And there are 2 of these. There's one right here, and then there's one on the other side. But in the middle of the rear bumper, there are these 2 plastic clips. You'll need to use a flathead screwdriver to pry it downwards. And then on the inside, there's a screw in here as well. Just loosen it, and then you can use your fingers to get it out the rest of the way. Okay, so we took out all the screws from under the bumper, and right now the bumper is snapped into place. There are no screws holding it in. So all you have to do is pry these up right here. Alright, and then pull this out. Get the other side. It comes apart pretty easy. What I like doing is having this small ladder that I like using, set it under it so it sits on it at first, and then disconnect the bumper sensors so we don't destroy it accidentally. You just pull it out and that's it. Is to take this out, cut these pieces of zip ties. Be careful, okay? So just take it on. There are 2 of them. All right, pull them out, and then cut this piece from here all the way to this portion of it. After we run the wires inside of it, you could use the black engineering tape to secure it. All right. As you can see, this looks original, but it's not. I actually I have a lift gate in here, and I'm gonna be installing the newer version of the lift gate. And this is engineering tape that's on it. And I'm gonna take all these pieces of engineering tape off. All right. You're gonna need to take off this panel right here. There are 2 clips that are holding it in. They're all the way up in the back. All you're gonna need is a flathead screwdriver. That's one of them right here, and there's one on the other side. And then just pull it out. Comes right out. The first line we're gonna run is gonna be the power line. Okay. This portion goes all the way up front to the battery. This is the grounding wire that goes right behind the rear right light. I'll show you that in a later clip. And then this gets connected to the control unit. Okay, so leave the grounding wire portion in the trunk as well, and then the power line that goes all the way to the front, that runs on the right side of the car up the passenger footwell. You set it up here. Okay, let's unravel it a little bit. Set it right up here, and you run the line a little bit. So all of this is going to go to the front of the car. All right. Very good. So the electrical line, you see a portion of it right here. I ran it. Here's a portion of it here. I ran it under here. Okay. And in the side of the seat, all the way down here, all the way here, under this portion of the panel, and all the way to the front. Okay, all the way underneath here. This is the passenger footwell. You're gonna pull this back. See the line here, and this is the end of it right here. I'm gonna use my drill with the 1/2-inch bit and drill a hole right in here by these 2 orange lines. Be careful, it's easy to hit one of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole right below these 2 orange lines, and I'm gonna use a wire clothes hanger, tape the power cable onto the wire, and then snake it through, and that's that. So after you snake the power line through, you pull it through the hole that you created, and it should look like this. Can you hold this, me? From here, all you need to do is take off the piece of engineering tape that you used to secure it onto the wire hanger. This is kicking my butt. There you go. Take this off. Hold it right here. Okay, this is the power line. It's going to come with this small attachment. On the attachment there's a 20 amp fuse right here, so if anything ever goes bad with the lift gate, it's going to blow the fuse. It's not going to mess up your car or your 12-volt battery. This little adapter snaps into this, the power line, like so. Make sure the fuse is covered up, and then this goes onto the positive terminal of your 12-volt battery. Take off the rubber piece, and you're going to want to loosen this a bit. Take this and you snap it right in, like so. Using your wrench, and you tighten back the bolt. That's it. Okay. So you run this line through the trunk. There's a hole right under here. What I did was I use a wire hanger right here. I use this wire hanger to snake this cable set one at a time through this hole right here. Through this hole right here, and it comes through here. See where my finger is? Right here. This is it right here. And then all of it goes up through here. Come on the other side. And then this is all of them right here. After you have them all in, you don't want to disconnect this. Okay. That goes into here, like so. And then this goes in here. And we're gonna have these two pieces left. All right, this one is gonna be used for the button that you're gonna put onto this rubber piece that you took off from the lift gate. You're gonna drill a hole right here, put in the button that comes with the kit. Make sure it's nice and flush so it looks original. Snap this into here, like so. And then this last piece that you have, it connects all the way in the back here. It connects right here. So you take this one out, you put this in, and then that clip that you take out goes into this yellow piece. Okay. So this is the control unit that's going to come with your kit. it's gonna come with two struts. The struts are gonna look a little different from these. Hold the video. This is what it's gonna look like. Okay, this is from the previous version, but since I already have them on, I'm not gonna put the newer ones on. The old struts off. All you're gonna need is a flathead screwdriver, and you pry the top piece out, and it comes right out. It's really easy. And then you pry the bottom piece out using the same flathead screwdriver. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna connect all the wires onto the central unit. All right. So first is the power line that we ran. It's right here. Goes right in. Okay. The cabling we just ran up to the top. This is it right here. This portion goes in right here. Okay. This is going to be for the little speaker. Okay. Goes in our here. And then the struts. Just fairly simple to put in. Okay.